Hi, I'm Gary Powell, COPE Certified Health Coach with Optavia. The recipe that you're about to watch has been vetted through our nutritional support team and has been approved for all clients on the Optimal Weight 5-in-1 program. I hope you enjoy learning how to make Carne Guisada and cauliflower rice bowl. For anyone who's not familiar with Carne Guisada, it is a Mexican beef stew that takes lower cuts of meat like chuck roast and using low heat over a long period of time turns them into very delicious and flavorful meals. So today, one of the things that makes this recipe awesome is not only is it delicious and kind of satisfy that desire for a rice bowl, a Mexican rice bowl from one of those, fast food chains that we won't mention, but have lots of sodium and hidden sugars in their ingredients, and we can control that here. But it's also a crock pot recipe. So it's super easy and simple. You can put everything in the morning before leaving for work, and then when you come home, dinner's ready. Let's see what you need.
For this recipe, you're going to need 2 pounds of chuck roast that have been trimmed and cubed, a half cup of chopped green chilies. In this case, I used jalapeno peppers because I like my food to be a little bit spicy, but if you like to go a little bit more on the mild side, go for a poblano instead. I have 2 cups of beef broth. I used no salt added beef broth because I like to control the sodium where I can. And there's 1.5 cups of canned diced tomatoes that are undrained, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper.
One of the beautiful things about this recipe, as I mentioned before, it's a crock pot recipe. So you just add all the ingredients to the crock pot, cover it, turn it on low for 8 to 10 hours, because remember, we're going low and slow. There's not a need for speed on this recipe. And then after 8 hours, you should have something delicious for dinner. When it's almost time to shred the beef in the crock pot, it's time to get started on the cauliflower rice. Now, there are many brands that are now being carried in grocery stores that are already riced for you, but if you can't find any, just simply buy a head of cauliflower and use your food processor and chop that up and rice it yourself. Today, I have a bag that I bought at a store, and I'm just going to put that in. I like to saute my cauliflower rice lightly just to get it heated through. Because of the condiment count on this recipe, there are no extra condiments, but if you wanted to play with some of the other ingredients and remove some of those, you could always add different condiments to your rice. For example, cilantro lime rice would be awesome with this. Also, just some onion and garlic would be great with this one as well, or just some simple salt and pepper. But today, just going to go with straight cauliflower rice. Once your rice is finished, portion out 1 cup into a bowl. Now remember, the Carne Guisada itself has 1 of your vegetable servings already in it, so the other 2 are going to come from the rice. So that's 1 cup of cauliflower rice into your bowl. Then you're going to shred the beef that's in the crock pot and mix that together. Once that's finished, all you need to do is portion out 1/4 of that and place it over top of the cauliflower rice in your bowl. And that's how you get a Carne Guisada cauliflower rice bowl. It's delicious, it's filling, but most of all, it's very healthy and keeps you going on your health journey. So, hope you enjoy this one, and remember, eat healthy.